Let's go! Let's go. Let's get right to it, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Bracket Day. When I am recording this, we are about 3 hours shy of the opening tip of March Madness. So without further ado, I've been talking up my bracket. I usually do pretty good with my brackets and give you some rules along the way. Here is my bracket written out by me. I'm going in order, not when the games are played, just by my sheet. I actually wrote something on a piece of paper today for the first time in SPiTBALLiN history. I've probably done 50 episodes of the show, and this is the first time writing on paper. Gonzaga takes on Georgia State. Give me Gonzaga. Boise State will take on Memphis. A lot of people like Memphis. I will be taking Boise State. In a 5-12 matchup, UConn against New Mexico State. The spread is not too big. A lot of people I know are on New Mexico. Not so fast. Give me UConn. Arkansas and Vermont in a very interesting 4-12 matchup. A lot of people on Vermont. Vermont was very close last year. I think Arkansas is a little bit of a different team. I'm going to take the favored Razorbacks. Alabama against Notre Dame tomorrow. Listen, I'm a little salty because I thought Rutgers would win that game. I had them +1 to win that game, and they should have won 3 times. Give me Alabama. Texas Tech and Montana State. Texas Tech, the Raiders, they're a senior-laden team. They're going to do great things in this tournament. Michigan State and Davidson, it's a tough matchup. Should be a good game. Begrudgingly, I'm going to take Michigan State. I don't love this game. Duke and Cal State, CSU Fullerton. I think that's Cal State Fullerton. Of course, we're taking Duke on that line. Going to the other side of a bracket. Baylor and whoever. Baylor's going to win. North Carolina and Marquette. I begrudgingly. Marquette is a very close game, but you'll see why I do it later. I'm going to take the Tar Heels because they beat Duke a little bit ago. St. Mary's and Indiana in a 5-12 matchup. Indiana does not have a great record. They don't shoot the three well. St. Mary's bombs threes. You know what? I'm taking Indiana just because. Got to pick some 5-12s up somewhere. You got to pick at least 2 to make your bracket worthwhile. UCLA and Akron. I hate UCLA. I'm not a fan of UCLA. I'm going Akron. And this is where I'm going to tell you why I'm going to make... And you'll see why I do these picks a little bit. It makes sense. There are certain spots when you take a shot and you extend your shot so you don't lose too many points in these bracket contests. Texas and Virginia Tech. I think Texas is very overrated. Give me the Virginia Tech Hokies. Purdue and Yale. Give me Purdue. And in a 7-10 matchup, Murray State against San Francisco. Give me San Francisco as the 10 seed over Murray State. And Kentucky against St. Peter's. It won't matter. Give me the Kentucky Wildcats. In the other side of the bracket, Arizona and Wright State. Give me Arizona. In the 8-9 matchup, Seton Hall and TCU. Lots of people love TCU. I'm a Northeast guy. I like tough basketball. Give me Seton Hall. Now it gets a little bit interesting. 5-12 matchup, Houston against UAB. I'm not impressed by Houston. I'm just not. Give me UAB. Illinois and Chattanooga, and here comes the bracket buster. Choo-choo! Give me Chattanooga over Illinois. Colorado State over Michigan. Screw the Fab Five. Screw Mr. Howard punching coaches and whatnot. Colorado State by 10. Tennessee and whatever. Tennessee, they have a little something to prove as a 3 seed, and they're going to have a good draw the rest of the way. Ohio State and Loyola. A lot of you guys are going to pick out the upset right here. Ohio State, not highly regarded as the better seed. Vegas has Ohio State as only a 2-point favorite over Loyola of Chicago. But let's face it, Sister Mary's not, she's 96 or whatever she is right now. They can't win all the time. Give me Ohio State. And then Villanova against Delaware. Delaware could be a little bit pesky. I love me some Villanova. I do. They don't shoot it well from 3 sometimes, but I just love Jay Wright. He's such a great coach. Probably the best coach in the nation. Yeah, I said it. Kansas, other side of the bracket. I hate Kansas because they always choke. Bear with me. They'll choke later. Kansas beats Texas Southern. Creighton over San Diego State. Iowa over the Richmond Spiders. Richmond's a very live play here. I just like Iowa a little bit better. Providence, the most overrated 1 seed. Everyone is taking South Dakota State because they bomb threes and Providence is overrated. Yeah, give me Providence. LSU against Iowa State. Tough game. A lot of people are on Iowa. I am on LSU. Wisconsin and Colgate. Wisconsin just plays the style of play a little bit better. In a close game, I'll take Wisconsin. USC and Miami. I wish it was a football game. They both suck as basketball schools. Give me Wisconsin. Then Auburn against Jacksonville State. Give me Auburn. Second game, according to my bracket, Gonzaga against Boise State. Give me Gonzaga. UConn and Arkansas. Give me the 5 seed UConn Huskies. Alabama and Texas Tech. Give me the physical Texas Tech guys. Michigan State and Duke. They're not your classic teams. Davidson could give Michigan State a run. They could be in this spot, but you know what? Duke will, make it to the Sweet 16. Baylor and North Carolina. And this is why I picked North Carolina. I think North Carolina has one more upset in them, as the Tar Heels of North Carolina will shock the Baylor Bears this weekend. You heard it here first. Indiana and Akron in a low-seeded matchup. See, this is why I'm not going to lose too many points if I take a shot here. Give me Indiana. Virginia Tech over Purdue. And listen, I like Virginia Tech. They're a good team. This is going to be a real great game. Give me Purdue by a little bit. San Francisco against Kentucky. Kentucky all the way. On the other side of the bracket, Arizona and Seton Hall. Give me Arizona. UAB against Chattanooga, 12 against 13. Chattanooga finds its way to the Sweet 16. Colorado State over Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. They have a little something to prove. Ohio State and Villanova. Won't be much of a game. Villanova for fun. Kansas and Iowa. Give me Kansas and Creighton. Give me Kansas. Iowa against Providence. Give me the Iowa Hawkeyes advancing to the weekend number 2. LSU and Wisconsin. Give me the Tigers. And maybe this is my son pick. Give me LSU over Wisconsin. Miami against Auburn. Auburn all the way. We get to Sweet 16, where we'll have Gonzaga against UConn. Give me Gonzaga. Texas Tech and Duke. Goodbye, Coach K. It was nice you made it to the Sweet 16. You had a great career. Take a hike. Texas Tech to the Final 8. North Carolina, Indiana. North Carolina goes a little bit further. Purdue and Kentucky should be a fantastic game. I'm not sold on the athletic teams in Kentucky. They're a pretty good team. Coach K, gonna spit the bit a little bit. Give me the boys from Purdue. Arizona will take on Chattanooga, and ends right there. Arizona, Tennessee, and Villanova could be one of the great Sweet 16 games in a real long time. I hate to bet against Tennessee here. I got to go with my head. Give me Villanova. Kansas against Iowa. Kansas gets a good run here. LSU and Auburn would make a great football game. Basketball game, not so much. Give me the Auburn Tigers. That gets us down to our grade 8. Gonzaga against Texas Tech. I tell you, Gonzaga is the number 1 overall seed, and they'll have a pretty good run to the Final Four. Gonzaga will survive Texas Tech. North Carolina and Purdue, with Purdue coming on top and coming out of their side of the bracket. Arizona and Villanova. You guys know how much I love Villanova. Arizona, baby. Arizona to the Final Four. And Kansas against Auburn. And the chokers from Kansas and Bill Self will find a way to lose once again. So, my official Final Four will be Gonzaga, Arizona, Purdue, and Auburn. 2 1s, a 2, and a 3. Headed to the final, it would be Gonzaga against Purdue. And this is where the Gonzaga dream dies once again. Purdue will make it to the NCAA final championship game. On the other side of the bracket, Auburn and Arizona. It's going to be a whale of a game. And I love me, the Auburn coach. But you know what? Arizona by a little bit. And that sets up the final championship game where the Arizona Wildcats will be taking on the Purdue Boilermakers in a pretty anticlimactic game, which will be a double-digit game, settled kind of late. Arizona will pull away. I'm not going to give you a final score, but if you want me to make up one, give me Arizona in the final. 83, Purdue 71. And that's what we do on Bracketology here. Like us on the Let's Go Network. You heard it here first. Arizona will be cutting down the nets in a few weeks. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Trying to make some money on brackets. When you bet, please bet with your head, not over it. For New York sports books that I know of, take advantage of some good deals out there. $50 on one of the sites gets you even money against Gonzaga. Take advantage. Bet with your head, not over it. Dollar bill saying bye for now.